welcome to the Botanical Night. This is the night of February 24 in Kyoto, and I like to speak today about exceptions. I like to repeat that biology is a science of exceptions. For example, there is a big family of lilac or olives, of which most of plants have very nice attractive flowers pollinated with insects. But there is one exceptional lineage in that family, plants which are adapted to the wind pollination, and in relation to that, they are mostly deciduous and have reduced flowers with large stamens. They are ashes, Fraxinus. So Fraxinus is a nice tall tree which is wind pollinated but still belong to the family of lilacs. At first, I had an idea that most Fraxinus are just like European Fraxinus excelsior, the famous ash of Scandinavian mythology. But then I start to realize that among Fraxinus there are exceptions. There are ashes which have white flowers, adorate flowers, pollinated by insects. They're called ornus. So Fraxinus of the ornus groups are very similar to other Olea family, other olive family plants in the way of flowering. But still, ornus is deciduous. But then I realized that some ornus, like this one, this is a Fraxinus griffithii, very frequently cultivated in Kyoto, Asian species. So some of them are evergreen. So this is an exceptional Fraxinus, Fraxinus which has aromatic white flowers and also evergreen. Very interesting. So this is how exceptional are many plant lineages. So almost all variants you can meet. Why we call this Fraxinus? Why we call this ash? It doesn't have any typical ash or Fraxinus syndromes. It's not exactly correct. It has multiple morphological characters which allow to call it Fraxinus. For example, most important are fruits. Fruits of Fraxinus are winged. So dry fruits, which has kind of wing, allow them to fly away from the mother plant. Some similarity with ailanthus, tree of heaven, and with maple. But in case of Fraxinus, the seed nearby the base of the fruit. And Fraxinus griffithii has the same type of fruit, like all ornus Fraxinus as well. Plus, they have small opposite buds, typically dark buds on a background of gray bark, typical for Fraxinus as well, and pinnate leaves, so that whole structure is just one leaf. However, there is exception here as well. There is an American species, Fraxinus anomala, which has just one leaflet. It's very similar to lilac from the distance, well, until you see fruits. So, fruits and some other morphological characters, and now DNA data, unite Fraxinus griffithii and all ornus Fraxinus with other ashes. Exceptional ash from the olive family. Thank you.